Shalom from Israel, dear family and friends. And we're marking our Bibles. We're marking the promises of God, not all of them, but a whole lot of them, so that we might be able to study them better, to know the character of God, and to share these promises with others. If you know somebody in a hard spot, they need to know what the promises of God are. In 2 Kings chapter 19, we're picking up in verse 20. In verses 20, 21, and 22, go ahead and mark those. It's really sunny out here today. 2 Kings 19, 20 through 22. Then Isaiah the son of Amoz sent to Hezekiah, saying, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, God of Israel, that which thou hast prayed to me against Sennacherib, king of Assyria, I have heard. Verse 21, This is the word of the Lord Yahweh spoken concerning him. The virgin daughter of Zion hath despised thee, and laughed thee to scorn. The daughter of Jerusalem hath shaken her head at thee. Whom hast thou reproached and blasphemed? And against whom hast thou exalted thy voice, and lifted up thine eyes on high? Even against the Holy One of Israel. And we see here clearly that those that came and opposed the Jewish people, opposed the nation of God, were doing so to oppose God himself. Some things just do not change. Let's go down to verse 27 of 2 Kings 19. 27 through 31. Mark those. But I know thy abode, thy going out and thy coming in, thy rage against me. God is talking here still against Sennacherib. Verse 28. Because thy rage against me and thy tumult is come up into mine ears, therefore I will put my hook in thy nose, and my bridle in thy lips, and I will turn thee back by the way which thou camest. And this shall be a sign unto ye. Ye shall eat this year such things as grow of themselves, and in the second year that which springeth of the same, and in the third year sow ye and reap, and plant vineyards, and eat the fruit thereof. Give us this day our daily bread. He was going to provide for the Jewish people. Look at verse number 30. And the remnant that is escaped of the house of Judah shall yet again take root downward and bear fruit upward. Amen and amen. Verse 31. For out of Jerusalem shall go forth a remnant, and they that escape out of Mount Zion, the zeal of the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the Adonai of armies, shall do this. Amen and amen. Let's look at 2 Kings 19, verse 34. 2 Kings 19, 34. Please mark it. For I will defend this city to save it for mine own sake, and for my servant David's sake. Amen. And we see at the very last verse of 2 Kings 20, verse 37, it says that Adramelech and Sharezer, his own sons, Sennacherib's own sons, killed him when he went to the pagan temple, to the house of Nisroch, his god. And they killed him, and his sons escaped away into Armenia. Anyway, he came to a sticky end, and all those that come against the people of God will come to a sticky end. When Hezekiah wept, look at 2 Kings 20 now. Look at verse 3. He said, I beseech thee, O Lord, remember how I have walked before thee in truth with a perfect heart, and have done that which is good in thy sight. And Hezekiah wept sore. And it came to pass, verse 4, that before Isaiah was gone out into the middle court, that the word of the Lord Yahweh came to him, saying, and let's Verse 5 especially mark this promise. Turn again and tell King Hezekiah, tell Hezekiah, the captain of my people, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, the God of David thy father, I have heard thy prayer. I have seen thy tears. Behold, I will heal thee. And on the third day thou shalt go up unto the house of the Lord Yahweh. We see here that God answers prayer. Call unto me, and I will answer thee, and show thee great and mighty things which thou knowest not. We'll get to that in the book of Jeremiah 33, verse 3. Now in 1 Chronicles chapter 17, we're going to put a frame around verse 9 through verse 14. 2 Chronicles 17, verses 9 through 14. Also I will ordain a place for my people, Israel, and will plant them, and they shall dwell in their place, and shall be moved no more, neither shall the children of wickedness waste them any more, as at the beginning. And since the time that I commanded judges to be over my people Israel, moreover, I will subdue all of thine enemies. Furthermore, I tell thee that the Lord Yahweh will build thee a house. Verse 11. And it shall come